This person said, when is the wedding? I
they're
can't
not.
see that far. Yeah. Stupid. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I know it's been a long time since I've made a video. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks at this point, but I've been going through a lot mentally. As a lot of you guys know, I have been updating you guys with my mental health and just me taking a little time away from the camera. So I do appreciate you guys like respecting that and being patient. I wanted to do a video that was highly requested, and that is the video with my girlfriend. It's actually the Q&A that I had told you guys about, and I asked you guys to leave some questions down in the comments on YouTube and on Instagram, and I got a lot of good feedback and a lot of questions, so we're gonna go through and answer some of those before we hop into it. My name's Kyle, aka Prince Kyle, don't forget it, and I have an Instagram as well as a TikTok where I share my female to male transition as well as give tips to anybody that would like to hear about it. Also, I apologize, my voice sounds really nasty. It's allergy season. I know a lot of you guys are probably going through it too, so just be patient with me and we're gonna get through this. It sounds like I've been crying or something, doesn't it? So I have all the questions on my phone and we're just gonna go through them all. Was it hard for you to step into a fatherly role for her son? What was the process like for him and for you and her? So I'll answer first. Was the process hard? I would say yes. I have never been a parent before. I don't have any biological children, and I've never been with a partner who had children before her. So it was a whole new experience for me and a big learning curve.
So for me, it was kind of hard to introduce my son to him. I had to come up and meet Kyle a couple different times. I was flying from Arkansas to New York every month. Planes got really expensive. Eventually I did bring Hunter down here. We stayed here for a month and just to see kind of how they clicked. Hunter and Kyle actually clicked pretty naturally, so made the move a lot easier.
This one's not a question, but it says, you guys look so sweet together. May you have much happiness and many blessings.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. What were some of the best dates? I think this would be so cute. I would say that we don't have any like super big fancy stories, but we like to go out to eat a lot, so that's usually what our dates consist of. But what do you think our best one was so far?
It was when we went to Allison's wedding. We had quite a great time there. We got a babysitter for the night. We got to dress all fancy and ate little fancy foods.
Yeah, we don't normally dress up, so yeah, we went to one of my old high school friends' weddings, and I got to invite my girlfriend to that, so we got all dolled up and we had a good night, child-free. Y'all make a beautiful couple. Thank you.
Thank you.
We said the same thing. Thank you.
This says, what was your first date like? Was there anything embarrassing?
Yes, I know exactly which one. So I think this was the first time you came to visit without Hunter. So the first official week that you stayed with me, and we went to TGI Fridays, and she went to go walk up the stairs, and she tripped and almost fell
down the stairs.
Yeah, so, and I'm like, you ain't even been here for like 3 days.
I'm actually a... There's not. Golly. We're never getting through this video.
I'm okay.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
I'm actually a pretty clumsy person, so me and stairs don't get along.
You and walking don't get along. Like, if there's anyone clumsier than her, speak out, because I would like to know. How did she feel about having to introduce her son to you?
So I actually wasn't too nervous about it because we did a lot of FaceTiming. Me and Kyle were on the phone literally every day for, I don't know, like 7 months.
Yeah.
So Hunter knew, Hunter knew Kyle before Hunter knew Kyle.
Yep. How did you guys meet? Love your content, by the way. Thank you. Why do I keep saying thank you? Thank you. Come again. Thank you. Come again. Alright, how did we meet?
So that was actually me. I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw one of Kyle's posts popped up on my TikTok. So I went to his Instagram page just to look, and then I hearted one of his pictures, and I didn't, I think he said something back to me, and then we just started conversation from there. It moved over to Snapchat, and then bada bing, bada boom. Now I'm here.
Now she's here. Was she interested in trans men before she met you?
I was pansexual. I think I came out as bisexual when I was 18. And then around 23, I kind of came out as pansexual, where I didn't really understand what pansexual was. And then whenever I researched it, I was like, oh yeah, that fits, you know? So I came out as pansexual. I didn't really fully know the whole broad, you know, I didn't fully understand what trans meant. I knew the generic female to male, male to female. So before going and meeting Kyle, I did a lot of research to make sure that I fully understood who he was and what he goes through and what his life will look like.
You hear that, guys? She did her research. She did her research before meeting me. And that is very, very important. We can use this as a teachable moment. That is very important because it's totally fine if you're a cisgender man or woman who is interested in a trans man or woman and doesn't know anything about like who we are, but it is very important that you research before just bombarding that person with questions that they may not feel comfortable answering. So going online and researching is just the smartest route. And then of course when you become more comfortable with that partner that you have now met, then it could be a little more appropriate to ask the questions you still may have.
It was also a lot easier for me with Kyle because he puts his life out on social media, so I got to see what being trans meant to him.
All she had to do was scroll to the next video and she got new information. This person said, I just appreciate she doesn't have the long scratchy witch nails. Let me see.
They're kind of dirty. No,
I can't see that far. Yeah, she don't got all the long nails.
I keep mine natural and short and sweet because I work too hard to have
She's
long
a
nails.
hard-working woman. What's that song? That country song that used to be like a TikTok song where it was like, work long night. I don't know.
Was it the Dolly Parton song?
Yeah, what is that?
9 to 5, working all day. So, the 9 to 5 song.
Yep, that's her life.
Dolly Parton's 9 to 5. That's me, but I'm more like 9 to 9.
Yeah,
I'm 9 to 9. I got 12-hour shifts. I don't get no 9 to 5.
And then when she comes home, she got the parent 9 to 9, the other hours.
Yep. Then I gotta take care of the baby. Then I gotta take care of the baby.
This person said she's beautiful. Those eyes. My eyes. Just kidding. How/when did you tell her you're trans? So, like we said, she got to see a lot of information online because I put my whole story out there, so it wasn't hard to figure it out. This person said, when is the wedding? Negative. So, we don't really believe in marriage that much, and if there does come a time where we want to have like the ceremony, we may just have like a fake wedding, but we're not doing anything legally documented, nothing like that. It's not, I'm not gonna go into detail and not gonna make a debate about it, but it's just not for us. Before dating you, did she know much about what being trans was or what the trans community was? You pretty much answered that with, you didn't really know like a lot of information, but you did your research on it.
Yeah. I mean, I knew it was male to female, female to male, and that was about it.
Future kids.
So we've tried a couple times. They were failed attempts, but we are not losing hope on that. But we are putting a pause. We have future plans that we want to put into play first. And then we can revisit that again.
Yep. But yeah, to answer that question, I guess in my eyes, I feel the exact same way. But like when we do revisit it, I only want one child.
Yeah, just one.
We're content with Hunter and then the new baby. Was she a lesbian before? No, she was not. What type of people did you primarily date growing up?
Cisgender men.
You sound so disappointed, so ashamed. Yep, so...
Well, that's why they didn't do very well.
Right.
No,
but
just kidding.
that's another story for another day.
Right.
It is what it is, but yeah, so no, she was not lesbian before this. What's your favorite genre of music? Favorite band? I love you and your videos. My favorite genre of music is a bunch, but just to give you guys a few, I like R&B, pop, I like country, I like Afrobeats, Jamaican, everything but screamo and rap music.
A big Afrobeat and Jamaican kick lately. So I don't really have a favorite. I kind of listen to everything under the sun. All the way from Christian music to Papa Roach, so everything in between. Wait, you got a boogie.
Huh?
You got a boogie.
Where? Well, I don't. What was it like being in a relationship with someone who had a child from a previous relationship? A big learning curve to understand that I was not her sole focus, that there is another human being in her life that is of importance, obviously. So I'm learning every day to share the spotlight, I guess you could say. What would you say?
I would say it was hard at first, especially because of how young Hunter was. I believe Hunter was 5.
He was 5, just turned 5. Yeah.
Yeah, he had just turned 5. So Hunter had just turned 5, so he was still, and he was a mama's boy.
That changed.
That changed, but he was a big mama's boy just because I'm all he's ever known. And so he was kind of glued to my hip. He couldn't do really anything by himself. He always needed me there to hold his hand through it, so it took a lot of attention away from Kyle that he was used to getting.
Yep.
Baby was neglected.
I was very neglected. What are your zodiac signs? Do you believe in astrology? Do I believe in astrology? I mean, I guess. My zodiac sign is a Leo, because Leos rule the world.
Get your fist on your face.
What are you?
I'm a Cancer.
Go cry about it.
Mm-hmm.
For a Cancer, you don't cry that much.
No.
Because I've been with Cancers before, and yeah. That's another conversation for another day. And then there was a couple more questions that were pretty much the same question of how did you meet, and like I said, I'm pretty sure we already answered it, but we met on TikTok. That is all the questions we have for you guys today. If you have any more questions, feel free to comment them down below and we can make a part 2 for you guys. I know you guys were waiting to meet my girlfriend, and I was happy to make this video of her in it. Let me know if you want to see more of her. As you guys do know, I already talked about how with the weather getting warmer and me just buying that GoPro, I do plan on doing a lot more family content where she will be involved, as well as Hunter. So stay tuned for that. Do you have anything to say before we go?
Peace, bye.
What the hell? You didn't even... It's fine.
Peace, we're out.
Bye.